So, you watched another showcase, expecting to see SILKSONG.
Look at little laugh. Junior. Gonna cry?
How's it going, everyone? My name is Primacon, and there has been no news to report for SILKSONG for today. Are you sad? I'm sad. IGN is sad. So is everyone else in the world. You know how in baseball there's 3 strikes before you get bent over and fucked by the other team? It's kind of the same situation here, where this was strike number 1. The strike number 2 is going to be the April 2nd Direct, which surprisingly is in just 4 days. 28, 29, 30, 31st. 5 days. Shut up, I learned to count at Team Cherry's office. And then strike 3 will be June, and with every strike we lose a considerable amount of skongers. I mean, I'm sure today will mark a heavy toll of casualties in this ever going on war between us and Team Cherry. But let's see who shall prevail at the end. For now though, I actually do want to talk about the Direct, and more than that, the stream that I just did. Absolute bonkers. Before the showcase even started, there was so much support from you guys on my stream towards me and my channel and my content. I just want to know, even though I said it a million times on stream already, I am ever so grateful and blessed to have you as my audience. Thank you so much. All the donations and subscriptions. Channel gained 1,000 subs in one stream. Thank you for subscribing, for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you for choosing my stream to hang out for your SILKSONG cope. And even though we might not have gotten SILKSONG, this Direct wasn't as awful as everyone's saying it to be. I know SILKSONG fans will say that no matter what because no skong doesn't tickle their dong, but for everyone else out there, we got some banger games like Golf Hot Shot.
Yeah, boy.
No, but for a serious note though, we got Metroid Prime 4, which is crazy because everyone had given up on Metroid Prime 4 being announced at a Switch 1 presentation. Everyone and their mother was pretty much on the boat that Metroid Prime is gonna get announced at Switch 2 presentation. We got that now, and while we're at the topic of Nintendo first-party games, they actually showed off the new Pokemon game at this Direct as well. Which is really interesting because I thought Nintendo was gonna save all these big budget first party games for their April 2nd Direct, right? And this Direct is just gonna be like a bunch of no-name games. They even had some high-stake remakes like Dragon Quest 1 and 2, which I know a lot of people love that series, and a lot of people are gonna be happy and excited about that. And yeah, I've said that on stream and I talked about that on my Discord server, but it really makes me wonder what all they have for April 2nd. I'm sure they have a few surprises up their sleeves. Someone pointed out to me that we might as well see a new 3D Mario game, which, you know, could be very possible. It's been a while. I think the last one was Mario Odyssey, wasn't it? That was like years ago. And of course the new Mario Kart. I wonder if there's a new Zelda game in stock for us. Who knows? Maybe a new IP. I don't know. One game that really stuck out to me today was Shadow Labyrinth. It's this Pac-Man Metroidvania that looks absolutely bonkers. It looks fucking crazy. You like transform into a fucking Gundam or whatever and you just go nuts to butts, you go ham. Metroidvania games are such a hit or miss for me because they can either be one of the best things ever or some of the most dull least inspired product out there. This one looks so unique, such a fun spin on the genre. As a big Metroidvania fan, of course, I'm super excited to try this out. But there were actually a couple of more sleeper hits in this Direct for me. Rift of the Necrodancer looks hella fun. The first Necrodancer game, Crypt of the Necrodancer, I know that game is an absolute banger, pun intended, absolutely. I'm not too big into rhythm games, but like Necrodancer is a series that I've always admired. It's just a fun time, an absolute blast when I've seen people play this game, and I'm really excited to try out the sequel. It has some Celeste music in it, and I love Celeste, one of my favorite indie games ever, so just naturally hyped for that. You might scoff at me for this one, but the game they showcased called Witchbrook, that really caught my attention. I'm a sucker for Koji games. I'm a sucker for pixel art, and I'm a sucker for like open world 2D adventures, and that looks like it has all of it. Even if I take the co-op element of it aside, and even if I take the witchcraft spellbinding fucking Hogwarts element of it aside, it just looks like a fun world to explore, a fun cozy game to play on your Switch or on your computer, you know, like a day where you just want to detox and relax and just have some fun. My only gripe with that game is it's coming out in holiday 2025, which fucking sucks because right now, amongst the depression and anticipation of SILKSONG, that game, like a game like that, is just what I would need. Unfortunately not coming out for a bit, but I'm actually really looking forward to it. I hope it's as fun and cute and cozy and amazing as it looks, and the gameplay loop isn't like dull. High hopes for that one. cautiously optimistic. And the last game that caught my eye was this one called The Eternal Life of Goldman. It's like a hand-drawn action platforming game. I don't think it's a Metroidvania, but it looks really fun. I'm obviously a big sucker for hand-drawn art and animation. I mean, Hollow Knight is one of my favorite games of all time. Speaks volumes for itself, and this one's the art style just looks really cute. Unfortunately, as is my luck, if a game catches my attention, there's a 99% chance that it's not coming out anytime soon. And with this game as well as coming out in the holiday season of 2025, I don't know if I'll see myself spending too much time with this one, but it might be a good game to play over a weekend or something. Looking forward to that. Rest of the direct was like kinda alright. There was some stuff there that I really fucking didn't care for. There was some stuff there that was very indifferent about. Because I've seen so many Nintendo events over the last year because of SILKSONG anticipation, I've seen some absolute trash directs in Indie World, some absolute stinkers, and compared to that, this one wasn't half bad. There were actually games that I liked, and there were a couple of high budget, high bangers like Metroid Prime 4. Let's see if after 5 days we hit another strike and go down with the April 2nd train, if there's no SILKSONG there. Sadly, because I've always been a little bit pessimistic about April 2nd, that hasn't really changed. Now it's looking like more than ever that we're gonna have to wait all the way till June. But to be honest, as a SILKSONG fan, even waiting till June would be a blessing rather than not knowing what the fuck is happening with that game. I wanted to be positive about it, I wanted to keep the good vibes going, and this is as much positivity as old Primacon can muster today. So I'm gonna go close the video before I go into a big rant of how much I hate the wait for SILKSONG. Thank you for watching. Primacon signing out.